Good evening, everyone. A reminder from the State Department of Health. People who take the COVID-19 vaccine, well, you still need to use proper safety precautions. The CDC reports that about 7.5% of Mississippians have received at least one dose of the vaccine, while less than 1% have gotten two. WCBI's Stephen Pimpo joins us live in the studio with the story.
That's right, Joey. I talked with Dr. Emily Landrum in Starkville today. She says that 4 to 6 months is how long it could take before things get back to normal. Speed that up, those with the vaccine need to proceed as if they did not get it.
I know it's annoying that we still have to do all of the same stuff, but we just are not there yet in the process that we can let everything go after, we have a good number of people vaccinated.
Getting the COVID-19 vaccine doesn't mean you can ditch the mask.
The primary purpose is decreasing that severe disease that contributes to patients having to go into the hospital.
Per the CDC, just under 1% of Mississippians have been fully vaccinated. Medical experts like Dr. Emily Landrum at the Family Clinic in Starkville say that while those patients themselves are protected from the coronavirus, the same cannot be said for the thousands of others still waiting.
Certainly unlikely to get severe disease, but there is still some potential that someone could come in contact with the virus and carry it around enough that they may be able to transmit it to others.
Dr. Landrum and medical experts across the country maintain that 70 to 80% of the U.S. population will need to be vaccinated before things can get back to normal. The CDC currently has the U.S. at about 8%.
We hope that that's going to improve as we see hopefully more vaccines become approved and more production increase.
And with doses still in such high demand, Dr. Landrum reiterated that the vaccine will not be fully effective until 10 to 14 days after that final dose.
I have had people that I know who, within 12 hours of getting a dose of the vaccine were subsequently exposed and developed COVID because they were still in that window that they did not have the antibodies built up yet.
As more mutated strains of the virus develop, Dr. Landrum says now is not the time to throw caution to the wind.
The variant strains that we're beginning to see, which from the data that we have now, we should have protection from the vaccines that we're using currently, or they should be easily modifiable so that we can gain protection, but there's a lot of that information that is still to be seen.
Dr. Landrum says that continuing to stay safe and the approval of more vaccines could speed up the timeline for things getting back to normal.